Okay, let's go. Let's go with the gaming. Alright, back to with us again. Vic2 from India 80%, which is a category that has no runs on the leaderboard at the moment, so rock on. Yeah, we gotta rock on. Um, Last time I streamed I did some attempts at this, which did not pan out, but I think I learned a few things that could be of use. So I'm just gonna get right to it. Um, let's see here. I think we switch parties. Still six streamers, only German, one Scandinavian. You will not watch VTubers. Okay, so there are Vic3 VTubers, VicTubers, you might say. Guess we'll do medicine. I don't think that matters a ton what text we do as Britain, but if there's anything that's gonna help, I guess it's that. And soldiers in India. Yeah, saw a few times. Weird. Hmm. Well, I guess who can VTube anything. I think we'll pass that just so that prestige doesn't come in later. Uh, let's see. So we're gonna start with France again, and I think I concluded that I don't really need to do anything too complicated with my armies here. I can just start building some artillery here, and possibly that will build some in Asia. Maybe just we'll build a bit in Asia as well, and a couple of horses. Oh, this paradise scheme is really weird. Comes with autism, I guess. It's just got filled with they them people, and if not, they're neo-Nazis. So they're non-binary people or neo-Nazis. That's quite a spectrum of people. Yeah, I do wonder if autism is more common among people playing these types of games. I can imagine that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a correlation. I think this might suit people with autism to an extent, though. Who knows? Did I mobile? I guess I mobilize. Why not? 100%. Nazis generally centered in Hawaii for communities. Yeah, I can imagine they would gravitate towards that primarily. I guess that's the one that allows their sort of power fantasies. They want to avoid the other group, to be honest. But the non-binary people, I think I don't see any problems with them. Certainly not on the level of neo-Nazis. Um, right, maybe rally points could make sense to have. Haven't been to the OWB, Old World Blues. Is that the Crusader Kings mod? Old World Blues? Or is it something else? London? Yeah, the Fallout. Okay, the Fallout mod for Hoi 4. I might be confusing it with some. There's like a Crusader Kings mod that's kind of post-apocalyptic too, I think. But no, I have not been to that Discord. Ships. I think I built some ships too. Might as well build a lot of ships. Doesn't really matter. Put somebody next to France here, I think. And Paradox Community has a wide spectrum, but moderators for most mods have monopoly on most of them. There's the same group of moderators in there's the same group of moderators in like every Discord channel, or I know it's the same group of mods in like on Reddit, aside from the Crusader Kings subreddit. Uh, that's like a network, but how much? Huh? Let's see. What is I doing? Gosh. Certainly hope this attempt doesn't uh, succeed, because this is a messy start for on my end. Comes to Paradox mod communities, I'm only on Victoria Divergences, so I don't know. I don't think I'm in any of the mod communities, really. Not in a lot of communities, to be honest. Right, so my plan was I was gonna fight France, then Portugal, then Punjab, and then probably Afghanistan, because then I can use Afghanistan as a means of exiling all my uh, puppets and just send them off somewhere. Which should probably happen around the time that I have Russia attacking me. That should be good. I think I'm going to restart though, just because I've been uh, just blabbering away a lot here, and I don't want to be doing that if if this happens to be a successful attempt. It's going to be a chaotic video to watch, because I'll probably make a video of it. So we'll just start like this instead. Huh. Oh yeah, that's how that works. And past that, yeah, we can set budget to. No reason not to. Try to pay to make your life easier and everything. Yeah, it's no problem. I can usually edit around if there are sort of discussions not relevant to the gameplay, but it's more, I guess, I'm just more easily distracted when I just started. So send these like this. Gonna rally point here for the troops, and we'll just that, and then just some random artillery in India too, and some random horses. Probably doesn't matter a whole lot, but we do probably need some ships here. You're saying I can make it into the episode height only if successful run, exactly. I only make videos of successful runs so that I can trick everyone into thinking that I always succeed with everything I do. It's a grand plan. Nobody ever needs to know that I fail a lot, except if they watch the VOD channel. Rally point here as well. Then we should be basically good to go. There's not much, I think, that we need to worry about beyond that. Except we're gonna deny every alliance offer we get. Of course, I should have justified a war goal. That's something. Okay, whatever. Transvaal. Well, technically not the best to start the run by forgetting to justify war goals for the first 3 months, but what can you do? Um, Interesting. I don't really want prestige for Britain. Oh boy. I was honestly a bit faster than I would have expected it to be. Hold on. Let's drop out the artillery rather. Split that off into different sides. We'll just do something like that. Then we'll start justifying on Portugal, free people. Gonna free India. Just a sec, yeah. And I did start that, yeah. I'm not gonna make that exact mistake again. French Madras, I believe. We will call allies. Because why not? And then here we just probably just wait for them to come over. Oh, okay. That was poor timing for those guys. They are kind of slow at coming over here though, I must say. Alright. Henry Smith. I may have had a better attack general somewhere, but I'm gonna go crush their fleet real quick. Have I been building anything here yet? Soon. Yeah, keep an eye on the Portugal thing. Oh, they came back. Oh yeah, because I sent the fleet out. So I blocked their retreat. Pondicherry, then you can prep to go against Portugal. I wonder if what the odds are that Portugal gets allies. I don't think it happens that often. Oh. Hmm. Right, come back. Let's go make sure they go on the same day. Fairly certain that UK has precedence over like everyone, but I'm still gonna block them real quick. And then we block the retreat, so they more or less insta wipes, except not quite. How are we seeing? Okay, they would already accept, then sure. And we'll send some of these over. Haven't built that many transports, but I don't need that many transports either. Madras. This is kind of close to being done. Um, well, might as well stay there until it's time. Gather up the what few ships we have. Might as well rally point this now. I think I'll try to manually select troops here because sometimes it doesn't. They were in very poor condition, to be honest, the front line. Might as well get a different front line, I guess. Alright, take these horses and see 13 regiments fit. So that's 7, so you can get like 6 infantry. Yeah, that's fine. And we need to make sure we actually have a good general this time. He probably do. It was an earlier attempt when I stayed in Gibraltar. Earlier attempt when I didn't send a general along with this fleet, which ended up didn't go so well for them. Okay, let's wiggle on Portugal. So then go for Punjab. We already have more than you can fit technically. I guess we can split you between these. Try to assemble these well. So we'll declare 3 people for India in India, in Bombay. So you go there. You're almost here. Seems like Portugal rarely, if ever, has allies. Makes things easier. Wonder if I should perhaps not just barge in like that and drop right on top of them. That's at least not if I can't get more troops than what I have. So you're already above. Go like that. Oh well. Again, this war with Portugal is not not any kind of hurry. I do not care about that. Got that. Just a war goal technically. Then, yeah, just move somewhere closer for now. If I let this pass a month, maybe it will reinforce sufficiently. I will try again. Let's just drop down somewhere they don't have troops this time. I think most likely any kind of occupation is going to be sufficient. If I were to guess, yeah. So I'll actually just go in and pick these up, then accept, and then you can go to India, because why not? That might be helpful. So India has a little bit of stuff there now. Besides India, and percent are there other categories, perhaps Form USA. There actually isn't any Form USA category on the leaderboard. I mean, I did do one such run, but I don't know if anyone else is gonna wanna do that, because it was kind of an annoying run. Took a long time to do. I guess an any percent version could be done faster, because you could probably start as the USA and somehow mess yourself up. But I don't know. It's not a category yet, at least. Okay, then well the uh-huh. Well, it's unfortunate, can't justify on them immediately. All right. Who creates categories anyway? Well, it's usually me, since I'm a moderator, so I could create that category if I wanted to. Well, at least I should, or rather, I would probably consult with the community first to see if everyone is on board with making such a category, but I don't think most people would mind. This is a guy we want, probably. I also need to turn off all the signs so they don't just go right back there. 23rd. Okay, I'm gonna get most of the other ones as well, because they are, I mean, they're not gonna do anything useful over here anyway. Whatever, that'll be fine. You can take this dude. Go like that. So the moderator, also participants. Kind of oligarchy can grow. Yeah, it is. It is very corrupt, but I think it's fine because I benefit from it. So I'm okay with it. But if we're being serious, naturally, if I submit speedruns, I'm not the one to verify them. Rather, there are moderators don't verify their own runs. As an Orthodox Slav, I see no wrong. Yeah, exactly. Whoops, that was speed 5. Uh, might as well just chase these. Or maybe not. Maybe we should just besiege. Though you should split. And just move along. Supply limit. That is helpful. Don't believe any more texts now are gonna help, because I don't think I'll have time to research them. Yeah. Now all of my little... Guys, I forgot I was supposed to start. That's fine. I do want to exceed the infinite limit, so we'll probably go for cut down to size, because that's the quickest one that still has a chance to put me above the infinite limit. Do I wish to fight them in the mountains? I guess not. I mean, preferably I wouldn't actually want to fight them at all, because I kind of want to preserve their manpower if I can for later. But it's probably going to be inevitable. They're actually attacking. Huh. Alright. You do that. It's not. Ends predictably, I would say. Alright. Still haven't gotten any infamy. Annoying that when you actually want infamy, then you don't get any. It's a bit ironic. So do I... Oh, here you are. Could remain at war. Actually, yeah, I think I'm just gonna take command of these now. Of all of these units. So I've done that. This one. So many of them. Did I do these? No. Hopefully that was all of them. Because they are on their way back, which they need not be. We're just gonna make sure they stay in the area. Anyone else heading back? No, not at the moment. Good. I'll see if they build more. Sure. Okay, there's the infamy. Really wasn't that much. Gonna start doing some conquest, random conquest war goals after this then. See, now that I declare this war, I still retain control. I suspect this war will be fairly quick because I don't actually even need to win. I just need to... I'd like to kill their armies, to be fair, because I don't want I don't want Afghanistan to be able to attack me as Punjab later. Oh, you're down here. But we need to move everybody in Um, you haven't moved. Well, we'll see if anybody moves in. Right, random conquest 4 goals. Let's go. Could even then we might consider we can destroy factories later. We don't need to do that immediately. Though I can start not making money so that we delete all our money. Here I am now building transport ships, which is fine. I can do that. Alright, did anyone get left behind? Does not seem like it. Good. I am above infamy limit, so let's start justifying some more to make sure we stay above infamy limit. Oh, well, that was fast. Let's go with another. Why not? Tunis. I established protectorate. Never mind. There we go. So somebody ought to attack me. Punjab has actually rebuilt an army. There we go. That is really all I need. Because then, well, you'll need to make it in here. I assume you're fine with white piece. Now let's see here. So we are still at war. I lost control over them. Can next them, by the way. But I think if I reload, I'll be able to take command of their units again. I think I had this issue in the Poland-Lithuania speedrun as well. That is, of course, assuming that... okay, the game crashed. Well, why not? Why not crash just because I'm trying to return to main menu? Let's see if we get it up on the screen again. Anyway, we had the save file from the same date. So now, oh yeah, actually, I have control of them still. Is that it? Yes, I do. Cool. So I have control of all of their units and they are exiled, so we can just move them to, I don't know, some place, some random place far away. Maybe better to move them like down here or something. Don't want them to get destroyed. And then we can start to delete all our armies and navies. Let's see where this navy, that, well, that's the most of the navies. Let's see here. That one, that one, and let's see, can delete any army that, well, I'm just gonna delete all of my armies actually. Only thing I won't delete are my puppets. Then we'll, oops, close all of the factories. Right, I can do that. This is interesting. Cancel these constructions so we don't have any kind of neither military nor industry score, and the prestige is going to disappear when we get contained. But for now, I'll wait, or at least that one. I don't think I necessarily need to. I think they will continue to walk in this direction, even if I make peace now. So I think I will do that. Just accept all of these containments here. And Netherlands was one of them. Yes, okay. I'll see here. Let's see if they continue to. They seem to continue. I think the AI won't give them any new orders, that they actually will walk all the way down here before doing anything else. Which means they'll be out of the way, which is convenient for me. We'll remove this from the sphere. I mean, I'll drop from great power status anyway, so let's do switch to Punjab. I should have been encouraging like soldiers here probably in the meantime, but oh well. Can do that now. And we'll just see if what we can do here. So I don't know. I'll start manually like stockpiling some stuff, like wine primarily. We'll stockpile this as well, canned food. Wool should be pretty much okay. And we'll get a couple of horses. Then we'll do like a combination of irregulars and infantry. Not sure how many battles I'll actually be fighting if I'll mostly just be occupying stuff. It's possible. So yeah, our economy is definitely not what you would call good. Let's see. I should be acquiring something. Hopefully. Yeah, we are getting canned food here. And wine maybe. Not so much right now. We need small arms too for the infantry. Actually, I should start justifying this war goal because that's a lot of infamy. So if I want to have any hopes of remaining beneath the infamy limit, we should just, okay, that's a lot. Well, I can release 2 nations from my territory. Yeah, please have some horses. It's easier to get canned food than it is to get wine, apparently. Because right now, the only thing I managed to build is uh, irregulars. Heck it. I'm skipping. I'm skipping infantry, and I'll just because I think I'll mostly be doing occupations. So we'll do that, and then try to make horses. So then now the irregulars should build first. So at least get some kind of army. Then hopefully I'll have some uh, cavalry up and running too. I might as well release these probably. Do I need all of this territory for India? India does not have a core on Ladakh's province, so I wouldn't even need to retake that later. Then again, I still plan on becoming a great power, so it doesn't matter if I release Kashmir too. Better than going above infamy limit, I think. I don't think it's going to affect my troop count very much either. Let's see. Yes, so US and Spain has also declared on Britain right now. I should raise these a little bit. One of these days we might get some horses as well. Yeah, I think we'll just go for this now. So earlier I had a lot of trouble with the sub-states. Not the sub-states, the puppets, Indian puppets. But that's why I sent their armies away, so hopefully they will stay away. Are you serious? You're still doing this? I should have enforced that cut down to size actually. If I knew they would do this, then they don't have a lot of armies at least. We'll wait to get education reform first. Alliance offer from Siam. Why not? Do you want to join anything? They would join the Afghan war. Not the British one though. So what happens if I call them in? Will they actually end up joining anything? No. They need to join both wars. Gosh, they sure have rebuilt quite well. They'll arrive in Peshawar on the 13th of May, so which is one place where I am in fact building things. This is the best general I have for attacking. Um, hmm. You'll just take attrition if you stand there. Can you? Alright, let's move back here for the end of the month. And then we'll go 2 different ways. I'd like to attack them before these units are built so they don't immediately get crushed. Alright. Well, for next time, if I need to do another attempt, I'll make sure to actually enforce a cut down to size on Afghanistan then, so they hopefully should actually stay out of things then. Auto sign is back on, apparently. That's enough. When you switch tags, the auto sign thing gets reset. The more you know. Okay. Let's try to flush these out. Wonder what it will take for a white piece. Alright, 7th of August, so I actually get there before they have a chance to leave. Cool. They reinforced though. Less cool. But I'm building horses, which is more cool. Honestly, they just want this. It's almost be worth it to give it to them. Because it's just one province. Probably doesn't make much difference, but well, I've already committed to this so far, so I'm just gonna continue committing to it. We'll keep that one province now. But yeah, probably would have been worth it to uh, just accept that loss instead of dragging it out. So we're gonna make this the rally point now. Hopefully they should give up once I have their capital. They would not. I hate the AI in this game. Why would you not give up? Uh, um, send you. So you can need to reinforce anyway, so we'll go like that. Person who beat my Scandinavia record, are you also a moderator? No. I don't think so, unless I forgot that they were. Let's see, who are... No, they are not. There's currently only 2 moderators, which is myself and another guy. And it is not the one who beat the Scandinavia record. Now you would accept, fine. Congrats. You're not worth the infamy to add anything on. Okay, yes, so let's divide up a little bit. Can probably take one of these horses. You'll fight in the mountains. You'll stay here and reinforce a little bit before you move on. I see an opportunity for you to take back your title. What are you suggesting? Taking back my title sounds ominous. Okay. We'll need more soldiers. The more soldiers we have, the faster we can occupy things. It's gonna take a little while. Also, it's not really worth it to take attrition probably, so just maybe do that and have some smaller stacks. That might as well occupy these. Cool, should be good. Whatever. Let's see, are these well balanced? There's one horse. Yeah, it's cool. We'll just continue to make units. We'll set this as rally point again. Guess you guys don't have units, at least not yet. I shouldn't bother to. I'm gonna speed 5 a little bit here, just to make things go a little bit quicker. But I also have to be careful about that. Because if I go too fast, then I will miss my cues to move. So Jaisalmer actually, I don't think they got back with any units, but I think they probably built new ones, which can happen, of course. Can continue in this direction. So this will, if I had been running on speed 4 the entire time, then I could have made this on RTA run as well, which I was considering doing, but it's kind of nice to be able to use speed 5 as well for some of these slower parts. Nice, we're getting a fair few units. So yeah, we don't have to fight much. So I guess I don't even need to invest in infantry, I just need irregulars and cavalry. So you can go over there and just bop these out of existence. I realized something. Oh shit, I forgot. Forgot this war goal. Crap. Well, I'll wait to justify it for a while then. Since I might end up exceeding infamy limit, and I'd like to wait as far as I can to do that. It was weird Paradise games. I suppose that's why people mostly watch the IG. Yeah, it's I think I've been thinking about that. Most people in the Paradise community, in general, are more interested in in-game time speedruns. Even though, like, if we look at speedrunning in general, there's of course a much higher degree hmm, of real-time speedruns. This kind of that's like the standard. But I think it's probably just that in-game time speedruns are more similar to how people play these games casually. Like when people play casually, they don't usually try to just play as fast as possible. You usually want to do things. If you want to be efficient, you usually just gauge that based on the in-game date rather than any kind of real-time thing. E4 speedrun world conquest 1 day equals 1 turn was insane as an example. Uh, which one are you referring to? Like, what do you mean? Is that like the Lambda World Conquest when he did it in like 1470 or something, and he played extremely slowly when he with Mongolia where he became part of the victory. I was this Lambdas run. Okay, should do that. When he referring to the fact that he just played really slowly. I'll avoid the jungles with this one. Leave that to the smaller stacks. Which means that this stack should probably head over in the jungle direction as well when they're done here. To be fair, if I exceed infamy limit now, wow, Persia. If I exceed infamy limit now, there's not that many people that could contain me. It's like just these smaller states around me, so it's probably fine to do that for a while. But eventually it's going to be a problem. Lambda in the video said he passed every day. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, yeah, it kind of becomes like that in sometimes in Vic2 as well. This is mountains actually. Wow, okay. That is not mountains. Although, let's see how much supply limit do we actually. Okay, we do take a lot of attrition here. Oh well, we'll just finish it now. It's kind of like that in Vic2 when these things are really intense, like in the Mongolia run I just did. When I was getting attacked by like the UK and Russia and everyone at once. I kind of had to take things very slowly. Basically just going 1 day at a time. I don't know how long Lambda's run took in real time, but felt like it was hundreds of hours or something. This is hills, so this is mountains. Okay, I think they've been rebuilding their industries actually, which is concerning. Anyway, I'll start adding this because I can get tickers in a while. And this won't put me above infamy limit either, so it's kind of safe to do for now. You have lost units. Well, I can reinforce soon enough. Speed 5 a little bit. You should go and help these out. I think you're almost done here. You can just go someplace. Doesn't matter. You should actually go here where there are more jungles, maybe. So you can take these mountains in the meantime. How long are we from the education reform? Not that long. To be able to get that before we even conquer anything. Most likely. Oh wait, that one's still here. Go like this. Whoops. You also head there. Whoops. Take that. This is hills. These are jungles. Jungles are really bad. Supply limit also, so we'll mainly focus on those. Jungles and mountains, basically. Hills are fine, I think. Yeah, we only get 2%, which is what you always get. Starting to run short on money, so I will lower this a bit now. I'll still build more though. That's simply false. RTS is much more action than ID. Well, if you count all of your speedruns, Blobber, then I suppose that's true, since they're all, I guess they're both IGT and RTA, but you could see them as primarily, even with me. Is that really true? Like, are there really more real-time runs being submitted? Maybe in EU4, but maybe that's true in EU4. I haven't actually paying attention much lately. In Vic2, there's definitely a lot more IGT runs, I think. No, I'm pretty much the only one who does real-time runs in Vic2 nowadays. Quiet State against Cookhunt, I see. It's bold. I should presumably focus on taking the war goal a little bit more and not occupy the puppets anymore. At least not before I've fulfilled enough to get tickers. Views IG seems to have much more people view them. Hmm. I guess that's hard to gauge if we take across all like speedruns that exist, at least on YouTube. Can just beeline all the way down there. We've lost 20 runs, none are mine, and only 4 IG. There you go. I haven't been paying attention to the EU4 leaderboard as much. Um, probably not. I've probably been paying less attention to it than I should, considering I am still technically a moderator for EU4. But I've not been very active in general for like a year and a half. I've only just started streaming again after all. What use for those rounds can increase the number sample, but it is generally true. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting. It definitely feels like when we like talk to people in the Paradox community outside of the speedrunning community, most people seem more interested in the IGT stuff. But in terms of actually like views on videos, I guess for me, at least when it comes to views on my channel, then it's certainly true that the the in-game time runs get more views than the real-time ones. But that's just me. And I mostly do Vic2, of course, so things might be different for EU4. And I have no idea how it is for like I don't know, Hearts of Iron and stuff. I think Hearts of Iron 4 is generally the most active uh, speedrunning game, I think, as far as I've been able to tell. So whatever is most popular there is probably gonna have a big impact. Okay, we're starting to get tickers now, but I would ideally like to occupy more Indian cores. You can see why for runs RTA is preferable. Everyone can afford 1 day, 1 turn style. Yeah, I mean it's a bit more exciting, I guess, to do real-time runs, though it's also a bit more stressful for natural reasons. So I usually find it's easier for me to do Holstein. Fascinating. Denmark. Denmark is containing the United Kingdom. That's great. Love that for them. Uh, can pass by. But RTA players would crash in MP games though. Well, they could break free at least. Which I don't mind. Um, that might be true. Well, at least they would have a better chance than IGT players, for sure. I think there's little doubt about that. So I think India, yeah, India has cores on these as well, but I'm not gonna get there. Don't have cores here. Interesting. But, you know, the more of the course I occupy, the faster this will take up. Oh, you lost units. Kind of looks a bit like you have. Guess we'll let these succeed, because then they'll become independent, and I think that is preferable for me if the substates were to become independent. I mean the puppets. I keep calling them substates. So these are basically the lost Indian cores. Oh, this one was never occupied. Huh. Alright, well, these are almost the lost Indian cores that I can actually access without building a navy, which I can't do because I don't have a coast. So we'll just occupy these now. So yeah, you're independent now. Which means I could, in theory, just conquest you. But I don't feel comfortable exceeding infamy limit just yet. I want to be ready to fight off containment wars from these tiny little guys, if needs be. Something, something. Generally, should be close now. It has become a little bit more expensive over time. Oh, might need to lower this a little bit more, even. Uh, they've inherited. Right, they can still inherit these puppets even while they're at war. Interesting. That would be ideal if they just inherited everyone, but I don't know how likely that is. It's gonna take a while. China seems to still be in mind. Yeah, well, I did have to think about them quite a lot there. You could do what your thing there, so should be understandable. Alright, I'm gonna start justifying this now. I will almost certainly have to go above infamy limit for this. I will see who decides to attack me. Most likely will just be these guys. If they even... Okay, yeah, they did not waste a lot of time. That's fine though. They have no allies involved. Fortunately, they'll invade my mountains. Okay, actually, if I could just get them to not... Well, could perhaps... see if they... Thinking maybe they would want to attack me in the mountains. That would be good for me. I can just finish off these. You can do that. You guys can probably take away around here. I can go up and help with this. What kind of generals do you guys have? I think I'd like... Oh. I'd definitely like to have this dude up here if I'm gonna fight and stuff. So let's take you. Call out on the 24th of September, 6th October, 2nd October. See if they're moving out of the way. I can't even Can't even follow them into Afghanistan, so. Alright, well, we'll just go and occupy this province then. Don't know how much I'll need to occupy for them to give up that. Take that. So I'd just like to have a white piece. Don't. These rebels are kind of blocking my path here. I don't want to kill them. So we'll have to go a longer way around. This is probably going to take a while to finish. Oh, I have a lot of war exhaustion actually. I definitely should switch to these because they have jingoism. I can also postist reform. So that will speed things up a little bit. Thankfully I have the big 80% bonus from being an unciv. Well, there's only like too small. Okay, actually you don't even need any more convincing than that. Great. Maybe I should have just added like a conquest on them, come to think of it. Now that I am above infamy limit anyway. I might add it on these little guys. If nothing else. Oh well, prepare to invade Little India. You don't really need to. Oh yeah, we're still at war with them. So go occupy these guys actually. We occupy them and then I can add conquests on them. I'm never gonna be below infamy limit again. So it don't matter. Should probably have added multiple at the same time though. Given that I don't have like that much jingoism overall. Oh, this ticker should tick on. Jaipur, no. I'm just gonna have you next, I think. Yeah, I will take the prestige actually. I hope to become a great power after I westernize, so that would be good. Says I can add a war goal on the UK, but I can't actually. It's just because I have the containment, I think. Alright, well, there's not much else to do now, other than wait. I can accept this, and annex you. It's nice. And, well, start this. Hopefully nobody got, like, friendly with them or anything. No. So, well, then we'll do this real quick. Yeah, one reason I should have let Afghanistan take this province actually is because I would have gotten at least a tiny bit of a revanchism from that. Well, maybe I should actually encourage clergy now, because that might. My economy is surprisingly good all of a sudden. Alright. Well, soon enough. India, of course, has that. I'll probably accept the war goal or from the UK once they are willing to give up. But if I have time to annex some of these small ones before then I won't say no to that. We'll see. Wow, my jingoism is not doing great though. That's because of these election events. That's a problem with election events. If you don't get the jingoism event, then anything else you get is just gonna indirectly decrease your jingoism instead, which makes it even more unreliable. Okay, so they are willing to accept that. Then, yeah, I guess we'll do this. Unless... No, I'll just do that. Can't do the containment as well because that's above 100. There we go. Nice. Alright, I'll have a truce with all these now. So we'll see. This gave me maxed out. Let's see, what do we want? I can take this with 25, which would put us at 60. And then two 15% and one 10%, I guess, is probably the best option. So we'll do that. Then I guess ideally I should conquer something else for even more, which is why I probably should have conquered Kalat, to be honest, but let's go for Sind though. It would be nice to burn some infamy. I don't think anybody is likely to contain me. I don't share any borders with any great power aside from the UK now, who I have a truce with for now. And then there are smaller states, but they probably won't dare to do anything. Also, I can build massive freaking Indian armies. Curious whether I will be able to build infantry now. Let's find out. Okay, seems like I actually will be able to. Cool. Then we'll just build a whole lot of these. This is to further dissuade containment wars, and also down the line it might be helpful for nation score. I think we'll temporarily lower these, maybe lower that too, although these armies currently are not costing much. And scratch that thing I said about not getting containment wars, because apparently that is happening anyway. Well, we'll see how bad that gets. In theory, I could have released some nations, but my infamy is already way too high. So we'll see how likely they are to declare on me. And then we'll see how... I don't think it's going to be much of a problem if I just have time to westernize. If I haven't westernized, then it might get a little bit tough to fight off the great powers. So we'll just try to, yeah, Russia as well. Okay, well, this might be a learning experience as well, that I definitely should not go above infamy limit before westernizing. Uh, we'll see though. Maybe we'll make it out of this. Maybe. Okay, we can probably actually raise these a little bit again, and I should raise this so that we're ready. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I suppose this will remove my truces with them, which means if I happen to become a great power very quickly, then I'll be able to influence them. Also, they stop being puppets of the UK, which I guess could be relevant. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be burning any war exhaustion now that now I'm at war. Wonder what the odds are that Russia will get military access through here. Probably won't, because generally uncivs don't give access to civilized countries and vice versa, but I'm not positive. Did they already conquer the whole north? The whole north of India? Yeah, and everything of India that was directly held by the UK, so not the puppets or the former puppets, except one, which I happen to be able to get. More. You're already independent though, so I don't really care what happens to you. Just keep. The bigger my armies are, the less risk it is for others to contain me. I really wish I could learn how the AI decides whether to contain you or not, because sometimes it seems like they don't even if you have a border with them, and sometimes they do even though they don't have a border with you, and I don't even know. It seems to be somewhat more complex than what it might at first seem. So let's do that. Have a truce with Khalad, and I don't know. Can't you go? Oh no, that's not actually a border, huh? Okay. Well, in that case, what we're gonna do actually is send like one horse ahead to reduce the or increase the supply limit. So then these can just pass through. I like E4's method of infamy coalition. If in Vic2 Mongolia starts annexing China, why would Europe really care? Maybe Russia at most. Or Punjab starts unifying India. Well, I guess the infamy system certainly like isn't complete, doesn't make a ton of sense always, but I think it would make some amount of sense that the great powers would care if, say, Punjab wanted to unify India, given that, well, the British certainly would care. And I think other great powers might also get a bit nervous about a non-European country doing that kind of imperialism. Could attacks Burma just for research points, I guess. Still gonna need quite a lot, so Burma is right here. So yeah, we'll do that. I mean, we have the armies to spare for that sort of operation. Supply limit is, not the best there ever was. What is that? Oh yeah, Sind. I thought it was an aged flag first. It's sort of similar. Would really be imperialist and Mongolia take over China would be kind of a different version of Chinese unification. They have more like anti-colonial resistance. Uh, well, yeah, I guess Mongolia taking over China could be seen as almost like a Chinese civil war, I guess, like a new ruling dynasty. Though anti-colonial resistance, though, I think that would definitely be viewed as a threat because it sets a bad precedent for the European empires like other if their colonies start declaring independence and succeeding, uh, or similar things. So I think for that reason alone, like the French might not mind that the British lose control of India, but I don't think they would want their own colonial subjects to get any ideas, if you will. Yes, because no notable nation ever did as seeing a president. Yeah, exactly. So a lot of you are getting independent too. I mean, if enough of these little guys get independence, I could just mix all of them. But it takes a while to justify war goals anyway, so I might as well aim bigger. How much will I actually be getting from this, I wonder? I have 6877 now. And I have 96, so about 3000. I guess. I mean, I will want that eventually. So why not? Doesn't look towards USA. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean you mean when USA declared independence? Yeah. I mean that was certainly a thing. I guess France did help with that, but at the time France didn't have much of a colonial empire anyway, and USA wasn't really non-European. Yeah, I mean culturally they were quite similar. It was more like basically it's a bit of a difference, I think, if like in people in India were to overthrow the British, because they would be seen as like fundamentally different, whereas the Americans were basically seen as okay, as European, just living on a different continent. Now, what I do wonder is, what if Australia had done that? That would have been crazy. Can you imagine? Alright, speed 5 this. It's slow. Nobody has been coming here, which is nice. So maybe neither Russia nor Ottomans really care enough to do anything. In Vic2, France only controls coastal Algeria and it wasn't really considered imperial so much France's core expansion. Dangerous close before. Yeah, they did see it as, at least they came to see it as an integral part of cosmopolitan France. Not sure how they viewed it initially. As far as I know, oh hey Ottomans. As far as I know, um, France conquering Algeria originally was basically just a political stunt because the old regime was becoming unpopular, and so they tried to launch a foreign war to distract people from the fact that they suck, which is a classic move of authoritarian governments. So again, until the scram for Africa, that France would care its opinion outside the UK is the only one that matters. Well, well, maybe. I, I think I'm not sure to what extent he would care or in what way, but it's hard to say. And I guess a fully unified India might be enough to be seen as a threat. Just it would be pretty rather strong nation in its own right. Okay, so supply limit is a thing that barely exists in this region. So we're just gonna try to move some people through here while we have slightly better supply limit. It's 30th of July, yes. Huh, 000. Do you actually? Oh, that's weird. I don't think they actually have much there. Okay, so they're going. The AI loves going for these like random islands and stuff when they fight you. Any kind of part that's like disconnected from your mainland. Which is, I suppose it's safer to do that, but it's also not that efficient. I should probably just find somebody else while I'm at it. Afghanistan doesn't have much left. So yeah, can I do a conquest on them? No. Dynam is ally to China. I don't think I feel like doing that. Could always go for the small fry here, possibly. Sikkim. Because if I need to pass two more reforms, one that is costs that much, and then one of these which are somewhat cheaper. So it would be good to conquer something else if I can. So I guess just because we can go for like Nepal. Yeah, they're kind of safe to go for. Let's just do that. Oof. Pass through. Speed 5 a little bit. Yeah. What is supply limit? Yep, they're taking all of the islands now. Hmm. Fuck it. Let's just go together. Contain Punjab. I don't want to. I don't want to be contained. I want to roam free. Can't be bothered to micro this too much. Probably should, but it's very annoying when every single province is like zero supply limit. Still haven't landed in the mainland yet. Maybe you should move armies closer to the coasts in case they do. Or I'll start to move them one by one, probably. Or two by two, or else they'll run over each other and take even more attrition. There's the Burmese army again. Let's kill them. Should get a decent amount of research points from this at least. See, we're at 2495. And they would not, well, okay. Because I don't have this province, I don't have 100% technically. You should just move out of here as soon as you can. Same goes for you, really. Go someplace. Could probably just split like that. I'd be willing to take a white piece if you want. You only have like one war score. So what do you even care? UK keeps getting contained because they are so so far above it infamy limit. Thanks to me. That is delightful. Not for them though. Okay, it's Nepal, so we can just get a good attack general where did I put my attack generals? You'll do. Can actually go like to that one. It's like A4 where they can only be containing one person at a time. No, they can contain multiple. Like technically they can do multiple, but I don't think they ever do, like the AI. So I guess technically you might say that the AI can't declare multiple wars at a time. Or at least I never see them do that. So yeah, I think it would be useful, like, that they are containing the UK, although most of the big countries that are actually like a threat to me have already like done it, so let's go with you. So like I don't really care if Portugal tries to contain me, for example, because they're not that dangerous. Maybe a little bit of an annoyance at most. This is kind of overkill, but I don't care. Hyderabad would be useful to conquest, I think. Because they have a lot of provinces. But I'll need to wait for them to rebels to do their thing first. Are you ready to give up yet? You are. Okay. So now 2792. With that we have 130. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll want probably this one. And then we just need a 10%. Who knows? How much will I get from Nepal? Probably not that much because they're like 2 provinces. But still, we'll check. 2698, and this will be 355 now. Yeah. Well, maybe we get this like Gujarat, that might suffice. And then when we westernize, the way things look right now, I yeah, I do have enough score to reach rank 8 actually already. And after westernize, I could start industrializing actually. That's one advantage to actually conquering India prior to westernizing, because then everything here will become full states, which is pretty cool. So I can like start building industries there if I want to. Not that I think I'll have a very easy time building industries. I might consider actually stockpiling stuff that you need to build the factories, which I think is... Oh, I technically have one cement factory already. Nice. We do need, for example, cement to build factories. I think you need machine parts, usually, and coal, probably. I don't remember everything you need. I should probably keep an eye on what's happening in the outside world, just in case. They don't seem keen on invading me, so wonder if they will ever offer me white peace. Well, speak of the devil, and they decide to drop in right here as well. Great. Well, I might be able to overwhelm them with numbers either way. I need this. And we need to be kind of efficient, so we're actually gonna do this. Then you can go there. We'll just try to gather up more people around here. I have military access for... Oh, you were allied to... Okay, yeah, okay. I'm at war with more of them. Gwalior, Jaipur, Baroda. Maybe I can look at this. Okay. Fine. I'll just do these real quick, I guess. You can go straight there. Well, the problem is they'll probably attack me with this army. No, they're standing still. Strange. Strange that they're not moving. I mean, I'm not complaining. Oh, you're taking so much attrition here. Oh yeah, right. They won't move into these provinces until I annex them. Jaipur wants white peace. Well, it's gonna take me a long time to get jingoism anyway, so I'll accept that. See, the reform cooldown is already up, I think. got like, wonder if this is 3 provinces. Will it be enough to let me westernize immediately? I do not know. Either way, this is mountains, so if I actually if I can lure them into attacking there. What's my best defense general currently? Is it the guy with the attack? Apparently. And he was where? Let's see. Oh, he was literally here. Then we'll do like this instead. Yes, okay. Yeah, it wasn't quite enough. Okay, let's see what they do now. They're actually going here instead. Is that because they're smart or because they're dumb? I don't know. Well, in that case, we'll have to switch a row. Not ideal to defend in plains, but that's what we'll have to do, I suppose. We'll see how that goes. Again, I do not wish to be contained by you. I did not have any digging. Guess this might be working out actually. It did. We could get another defensive battle there. Metabot on the 17th of May, so yeah. Let's try to encircle then. Send in the rest of them. So now we're guaranteed to wipe them, which is good for us. Should I go for yet another conquest? I only need 8,000. Suppose I might as well. Hyderabad is at war with Portugal actually. Oh yeah, because of this. I'll do Hyderabad as well. Then I'll definitely have enough to westernize after that. So I won a battle. I doubt that's gonna change their mind much. Wow, that did not even register. Crazy. Oh well. I guess I need to be at peace to form India, so. But hopefully I can be. By the time I'm ready to form India, then I hope nobody is still trying to contain me. Oops, you are reinforcing more than I anticipated. And supply limit is still crap everywhere. Okay. Punjab, oh. Yeah, that won't do. So, actually, I'm gonna have to beeline it for my capital. I need my fastest general for this. Whoever that might be. Speed 10. Might be the speed 10 is the best I have. So, Baroda here. Okay. Put him there. Yeah. Okay, that's a bigger. Maybe I should just manually handle this. Important thing is they don't take my capital, since these are reactionaries, that'll reset some of my westernization progress, which is not what you want in a speedrun. You should also go this way, because it is closer. Oh boy. Oh no. I'm not gonna make it there in time. Crap. And they're dying here. So how much is that gonna roll back, I wonder? I'm so close to. So we're at 90% right now. There we go. Uh, that rolled back a lot. Okay, so that's the end of this attempt. I'm not. Yeah, I could have done a lot of things better than I did. Um, I think the early game when I was playing as the UK was fine overall. I think I handled that fine. I need to make sure not to exceed infamy limit probably until later. Although I won't be able to westernize quickly enough if I don't exceed infamy limit. So maybe that's not actually a big mistake. The later I exceed infamy limit, the better, obviously. But yeah, it's could have worked anyway. I mean, obviously the biggest mistake is I allowed these reactionaries to uh, take my capital. I think I should have let Afghanistan have this state. Uh, it's just like with this one province. And I should have, before I released these guys also, I lost both of these provinces, then I would have had more revanchism. So then I could actually just have the next more British subjects during the war against Britain. And then I could actually have probably attacked Afghanistan and annexed them later for even more research points. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. I'll make a quick save here in case I want to reference this later. Yeah, I think my energy levels are not on top tonight, so I might, since this failed anyway, I might just quit the stream for the day. Anyway, I don't. This took quite some time to get this far, so I don't even know if I'd have time to finish another attempt anyway. So I'll probably end the stream here and make another attempt next time. Yeah, it was close. It was fairly close. I need to remember to keep a stack on my capital at all times, just in case of reactionaries, really. GG, thank you very much. Don't think there's anybody I know that would be worth raiding. So I'll just end with this. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you another time. Goodbye.